Hey guys, so the reason why you clicked on this video is because of either two reasons. Either one, you're not a profitable trader yet, or two, you're completely new to trading. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some misconceptions that I faced when I first started. So stay tuned. I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed a whole lot of new traders entering the markets in the last couple weeks. It's insane really, and I think this is all due to GameStop. And because of this, I think a lot of new traders are treating trading as a way to gamble instead of a way to make profitable money or profitable gains. So today then I'm going to be talking about your mindset, your why, and emotions in trading. So let's get started. What is mindset? Well, just to sum it up, mindset is your attitudes and your beliefs on how you approach challenges. And with that, I want you to ask yourself this. Why are you trading? What's motivating you to trade? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about that. Okay, done? Alright. I can almost guarantee that you're doing it just for the money. And there's no problem with that. I mean, it's what motivates a lot of people, right? But I think the problem lies is when you base your success purely on just profits, on the dollar value. What I'm trying to say is that you need some kind of passion towards trading if you want to stay in this game long term. Because if you think about it, 9 out of 10 traders end up losing money. So how do you separate yourself from the rest, the losers? And I think that's with mindset. I recently did some self-reflection and I asked myself, why do I trade? And I came up with the realization that it's because I guess most people fail at it and it's hard. That makes me want to do it. I want to prove to people and myself that I can succeed in something that most people don't. A little backstory on me is that I've never been that guy that was good in school. And I think that what gives me that mental edge. Because through struggling through school, I've learned how to accept losses better. And something that I will appreciate about trading, or lessons that trading has taught me, is that it taught me to look at the cause, not the result. I base my success on how well I follow my rules, not on my P&L. And I noticed after I changed this perspective, this mindset, that's when I started being more profitable. Now that you know my reason, it's time for you to find your why. It could be anything really, like sending your kids to college. But it just can't be something superficial. So that leads me to my next topic, emotions. So if you've never traded before, everyone knows that emotions are the enemy. They cloud your judgment, they skew how you trade, and it's just all around not good. So naming some emotions, we got fear, and we got greed, and we got fear of missing out. So fear being a negative emotion may get you to miss opportunities in the market. While being overconfident with greed, which is I classify as a positive emotion, may get you to break your strategy. So with that, I think it's best to try to mitigate emotions, because the goal really is to trade objectively. You need to recognize when you're feeling these emotions so that you won't make impulse decisions that you will regret. But like anything in trading, it's easier said than done. Your emotions are hard to control. You can't just snap your finger and be happy. It doesn't work like that. Aaron, how do I control my emotions then? Don't panic. Just let me show you in this diagram. So what you're seeing right now is called the cognitive triangle. It's made of 3 elements. We have thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. And each element influences each other. The idea is, if we want to change how we feel and think, we first have to change our physical behaviors. And that could be done with following a proper routine with good habits. I like to take cold showers in the morning. Like ice cold showers. And I got to the point where if I don't take these showers, I won't be productive. It's almost like my habits set the tone of what my day will be. Because of this, I think it's really important to understand how habits are formed. This way, you'll have a better understanding on how to implement habits if you wish to do so. Just on a very high level, habits are formed when there's an action linked to a reward over time. So the main takeaway is, in order to form a habit, we need repetitive reinforcement that is attached to an action. So you might be asking now, how does this all relate to being a better trader? Well, it works like this. By forcing yourself to do something every day, you essentially change your subconscious response to future outcomes. You want to create a system where your routines will eventually influence your trading or your actions. So let me paint a picture for you guys of this whole cycle and what I do. Part of my routines in the morning is that I like to go for a run. What this does is that it gives me time to reflect on my trades for the day. So I would plan my trades the night before, and then I would just do a rerun while I run. I find that when I'm running, I'm able to visualize my thoughts better. And the fact that I just feel good after running. It's probably from the runner's high, but what do I know? So if we go back to the cognitive triangle, we see that my running influences my emotions and my feelings. These new feelings will influence new actions, which is going to be how I trade. What my point is that if you want to be more consistent, you first have to look at what is causing you to trade the way you do. Because most often than not, your habits reflect the person you will become or the person you are. If you see value in routine development, I highly recommend that you start with something small. It could be simply just stretching in the morning. The key really is to start with something small and build up from there. Because if you can't even do it every day, then what's the point? I'm a true believer that if you want to be more profitable or have more consistency in your trades, you first have to build consistency in your life. And that could be built with habits and routines. So with that, I want to conclude that trading is not easy. It's not what everyone says it is. However, I do believe that anyone can be successful in trading with the right mindset. It all comes down to you, your willingness to pursue challenges and to overcome obstacles. And that's a wrap. So hopefully you learned something today that you could bring forward to the markets, or at least you got something out of this video. That's what I hope for. Whether you've heard it before or you just need a reminder. The reason why I'm making this channel is I want to connect to people. Connect with people that are like-minded, I guess. I'm starting this channel with one of my mentors, and hopefully you'll see him in future videos. But if anyone wants to talk or anyone wants to connect, I'm honestly open, for suggestions or whatever you have. Right? I'm still learning as a trader. I'm still perfecting my technique and all that, and I feel like this channel will help me leverage knowledge, because I do want to take this trading thing seriously as well, right? I want to be able to do this thing full time eventually, and I guess this is a passion that I have for myself. So that's my goal of this channel, is to just connect myself with like-minded individuals. With that, I guess into the next video. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. I think that's how YouTube works, I'm not sure. But for now, peace.